Score. Y'all know how we get down to it. We break down the latest scoop and bring you every score that matters. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, if you want to support the channel, man, go ahead and do that. Hit that like, subscribe. You feel me? It'll really help us out. You feel me? Up in Scoop and Score. We just getting started, so you know what I'm saying? We just stepping out. But you feel me? Hey, T, how you doing, my boy?
Let's go, Tiante. Hey, scooping and scoring. We back at it, baby. Hey, if you on kick, go on follow us. We back on. We really on now. So let's
You feel
get
what
it.
I'm saying? Hey, get into it. Straight to it, straight to business. Y'all know how we do now. Come on, baby. Hey, but look, it's some crazy stories dealing. Y'all know how we get to it. We get straight to the scoop, man. We get straight to the scoop. You understand what I'm saying? Hey,
Scooping.
I feel bad because this is something that everybody was. I even me a little bit. I was for sure excited to see this player come back, to see how this player was going to play. And what I mean by this player, because I'm leaving y'all on this cliffhanger, I'm talking about Henry Ruggs. I really thought Henry Ruggs was going to be able to come back and he was going to really be more focused because of the stuff he's seen. Now, you never really know, but let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all. T, what you think, man? He was just
Man.
denied parole, man.
Henry
Sickening.
Ruggs found out real quick that you cannot mess with animals in America and think you're going to get off, bro. They didn't
Bro.
forget about that golden retriever that was in that car, bro. That's what I think. Real talk,
so,
though, bro. Real talk.
so, hey, it's only the dog. They don't care about the human at all,
I
huh?
mean, like, you got to think, like, respectfully, that happens a lot, and people get parole, bro. There's no reason not to give the man parole. Now, okay, if there's other stuff we don't know about and he got to serve his time and get justice, it's
Right.
justice. But it's like, people get paroled all the time, especially if you're saying it was a negligence. He didn't do it on purpose. That was the whole case, right? It came out, obviously, he was drunk, he was doing his thing, but it's like, okay, what Henry Ruggs is finding out is you can't play with white folks' dogs, bro.
Bro, you drinking and driving and kill somebody, bro. That's like,
Yeah, yeah, and that too. And that too. I'm just saying, like, with a dog in there, they're gonna continue
bro,
the.
you gotta get off. I don't even
I'm
mean to
telling
laugh, but
you,
you off this
I'm
dog, bro.
telling you, because I
Hey,
respect the girl and her family, right? And we
right,
really do, bro. It's prayers. Like, we know that that's tragic.
right.
And right now, what Henry's going through, also, they could be trying to prove a point. They could be trying to prove a point. Like, nah, bro, you're not just finna come out here and get back into the league. Like they could be trying to draw it out so that he's not in his athletic prime.
You saying like,
That's
all right, I'm
like they don't
confused.
want him to come back and be on top, catching nines and catching. You know what I'm saying? Going up top for him. I don't think that's what they want to see.
See, I hear you, but it's like, bro, it's how much more do you want the nigga to suffer at that point? You feel what I'm saying? Like now, again, that's how you want to think. I'm not saying this for me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying how you would think that
Channel.
overall. But what I'm saying is, for Henry Ruggs, he killed someone. So it's
And
like,
they dog.
and hey, dog, you must be stopped. You must be stopped. But no, for real, he killed someone and their dog,
Yes.
and people
And a
want to.
fire too.
And like I
People
said,
forget that. Yeah, people forget that it wasn't like hit on impact and they died. Their
yeah,
car got set on fire and they got locked in the car.
yeah, that's
So
that's
so that's significant. You know what I'm saying? That means
that's
something when we're sitting in the when we're sitting in the jury and they're talking about that. That means something. They didn't die on impact. And it's not that we holding them accountable for how it happened, but they're not in that car blazing if you're not drunk driving,
That's
Mr.
what I'm saying,
Ruggs.
and that's
Oh,
what you think. You always ask that, I got the video pulled up now, of course, so we go
talk
watch
to
it.
us.
But
Let's see.
I'm gonna give my comments after this video because I think this video really gonna touch on it.
Okay,
YouTube,
for
please
sure.
don't come on, bro, don't copyright this, bro. This is
From the
news.
8 News Now investigators, former Las Vegas Raider Henry Ruggs denied parole. Ruggs pleaded guilty to driving drunk at 156 miles per hour and crashing into a car, killing 23-year-old Tina Tintor and her dog back in
What did I
2021.
say? Her
Prosecutors say
dog.
Ruggs' blood alcohol level was 0.16, which is twice the legal limit. He made his
156?
case to Nevada's parole board back in May, but he will continue to serve his 3 to 10-year sentence.
Oh, they
And
only
we
they
have
on
much
3 to
more
10.
on this breaking story on our streaming app coming up at 5:30 tonight. I sit down with my colleague, 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne, who covered the Ruggs sentencing, and Daryl Harris, the host of our streaming Sports Wrap Daily. The three of us spend the half hour discussing the Ruggs case in detail. I spoke with a defense attorney earlier today about this decision, just to sort of get their thoughts, right? They're unrelated to this case. And I was shocked when the defense attorney said they were appalled that he received this deal and then he still broke a rule in prison, that he should be grateful. Now you can watch that tonight on the 8 News Now Vegas streaming channel.
Of course she gonna do that to us, right? Yeah, we got to figure out what Henry Ruggs did.
Yeah, that matters. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Because
that matters, especially when you go in and sit in front of the judge talking about you learned your lesson. 2 nuggets. Oh, I thought you were talking about nuggets on the tray. I thought you were saying he picked up 2 nuggets.
You clowning. Hey, yo.
Hey, I swear I thought she was saying he picked off 2 nuggets off somebody's tray. I was about to lose it, bro.
This nigga T, bro. Hey, but no. It says two nuggets I picked up from this article that seems work-worthy. Ruggs was non-compliant on a travel arrangement in October. He initially resisted mental health treatment after his agent asked him to work on it. This was 4 hours ago. It sounds like Ruggs has done some positive things in prison, but I can't imagine resisting treatment or causing a problem with any of them when you're hoping for parole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because parole is you go stand in front of the parole board, the parole board, and you tell them, "Hey, I've learned the lesson I needed to learn." That's what you telling the parole board, but you can't tell them that when you giving them a hard time trying to go to the mental facility. Come on now, Henry.
That's crazy, bro.
Come on, Henry.
This is crazy, bro.
Brother.
Look.
Come on, man.
What I'm saying is, bro, you want to stay in there. Why are you denying that?
Come on, bro.
Like, this tells it all right here. Why are you denying that? Like,
talk to him, Joey.
Like, bro, this is just dumb. Young kids, bro, with this much money, go get the Uber, bro. What do you
every time?
I also think too in my head that y'all heard me in my head that he ain't got no homies around him. Cause it ain't no way he left that club ready to drive that lit. Now even we know that like sometimes y'all split up, sometimes y'all disperse, sometimes the alcohol kick in stupid late.
Yes.
We all drinking alcohol at grown ages, whether it's been wine, and if you haven't, then I'm telling you something. So listen up. He probably, even if it kicked in late, like his homies shouldn't have never let him go, even knowing he the bag.
Come on, man.
Like, what are y'all doing?
They said he was 2 to 3 times the legal limit.
Bro, speak on it. He's the bag. Take care of him and that's what I'm saying. Like, growing up, when we grew up, I remember seeing if it was one kid that was good, they was cherishing this nigga like it was no. Bro, I could not wait to grow up and be that kid that was so good at sports that people automatically just
like,
looked out for me.
You ain't doing that. Like, nah, get out of there.
Yeah, like what you doing? Like calling my mama in an instance.
Like, hey,
and when I got out here, shoot, I was already too smart for that.
True.
I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, I mean, I can only imagine. How old was Henry Ruggs?
21 at the time, I think. 20, old enough to have a license, old enough to drink, old enough to make the decision.
22 years old.
You come on, Henry. Come on,
you ain't lying. You said them all 3 facts.
Old enough, brother.
And
we gotta stay hard on him because the sympathy aspect is after the fact. Okay, when you coming back into society, and we want to bring you back in as a young brother. Mm-hmm. But right now, at the end of the day, the decisions you made as a public figure at the time, let's keep it real, what it was, brother. He's a starting receiver, and he was balling. Bro, like Joey said, what is a Uber, or where is the homies? Where is the homies?
And that's my thing, bro. Like, they don't homie, like, and that's what I'm saying. He had to be around some, and he went to Bama. That's
Come
the
on, man.
icing on the cake, bro.
You know Nick Saban had all this under control already in the sense of they have leadership courses. I know this for a fact. I know for a fact that Alabama is not just about the ball. When Saban was there, they was getting leadership courses and they was getting pro-ready courses.
This is
Pro-ready.
what this is what kills me too. Pro level ready courses. One, just taught how to be young men, bro. The
Exactly.
money is not in front of their face too early, bro. And
And he doesn't come from the NIL era,
that's what I was about to say. He don't even come from NIL era. So
which
what do you
could
think?
kind of contribute to it if we really want to process it, though, my brother.
If we now we can break that. We can break it down. If he's not from the NIL era and he's doing this, what are these kids about to do that's in the NIL era, bro?
Or I look at it the opposite way, my brother. I say the niggas in the young brethren
Speak on it.
in the NCAA now who's making all this chicken fettuccine in the NIL age is learning younger these mistakes, and they get to learn it in the college town when the cop pulls them over and says, "Hey, don't be speeding through here. Hey, we saw y'all leave Joe's Tavern in Bar and Grill. Okay?
Feel me?
Next time, leave your
Cooking
damn
good.
car.
You feel
And
me?
let's go."
Bye. You dig what I'm saying?
It
But
sucks that
you
Henry
ain't
had to
lying.
learn that on a major scale, playing for the Raiders already
Speak
and
on
in
it.
Vegas.
Speak on it.
It sucks he had to learn that.
I'm telling you, Cody.
But and to the extent he did, we send our condolences to the family because that's not something we mess with. What happened because of his dumb mistakes obviously is out of this world.
Yeah.
But the NIL young brethren out here are dealing with it in a sense of they got access to the alcohol, the women, the trees, the all that. Let's not play. They making 30 stacks a month, and you think they not out here doing what they want to do? But I
Fam.
think that there is a fine line of they get to learn it in the college town, which we know in your college town, if your team has any significance, your leash is a little bit longer. Joe, am I telling the truth?
Facts. Facts is
At NAU,
facts.
at NAU, if you a starter, it's a little different
Then if
when
you're
they
not,
say, hey,
what
next
I'm-
time we're going to tell Sowers, but tonight, get home. Y'all get home.
And what I'm saying is, to your point. No, not to your point. Actually, to combat your point is
Talk to
that,
me.
bro, they might do that in those college towns, and that's not good for them kids.
You're
That
right.
they're over there throwing them this bone every time they do some stupid shit or trying to brush it under the
Right.
rug. And now these kids come into the real world and they think that. And I'm calling them kids. Some of them might be my age at this point.
So, yeah,
Shit.
hey, with the way that, hey,
Hey, so and they getting paid this money to act a fool, and in college, you can't tell them nothing because somebody gonna save them regardless of the point.
Georgia Bulldogs.
And that's crazy because I made a video about Kirby talking about the SEC, how they gonna split off and they gonna do this and they gonna do that, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself like, bro, what are you even talking about, fool? You got so many people that's been in trouble under your wing. Kirby is crazy.
Man, the Georgia State Patrol has arrested more Georgia Bulldogs
Bro.
than anything in the
Hello.
past 3 to 4 years, bro. And then when
Hello.
you go look at the rap sheet, it's a lot of speeding. Henry Ruggs.
And we all know down in Atlanta, they love the Hellcats. They love the Trackhawks. They
you
love
feel
the
me?
race.
I ain't mad at the young brother for pushing
me?
the pedals.
Hello. Hey,
But come on, man. Let's do it responsibly. Let's do it in a way where we not drunk and driving. That's obviously a no-go. All my young brethren. No. Do not drink and drive, brother.
I don't see.
Cause with Uber, Lyft, and all these things out here now, you know what the person thinks when we hear that you was drinking and driving? We think you're stupid.
there's no way that you can get around it, bro. I'm telling you, if you have one, and trust me, if you have one, and you tell that story, everybody look at you like you're dumb. When it can
dumb
happen
in a box of
to
rocks.
anybody. It don't matter if you weigh over the alcohol limit. It don't matter if you weigh under the alcohol limit. I'm telling y'all, people look at you stupid if you have one. And
We
I'm
don't want to hear the story about, oh, it was this and that. No.
And like I said, some things aren't talked about a lot because we don't see it a lot. But when you drunk and kill somebody, bro, people literally look at you like a bro. I don't even. You're a monster.
Scum.
You literally
Yeah.
a monster. Like, don't nobody
yeah.
wanna.
And Joe, my brother, that's
You
why
caught
I
a
wasn't trying
body.
to be funny. I wasn't trying to be funny, but that's why I was really sticking to that. And the dog was in the car.
Dog. Dog.
Because on a grand scale, what I mean is, you already get that level of people looking at you like, what?
Yeah.
And then now they got to think of this too. It makes your actions seem egregious. It makes your actions seem so selfish and self-centered that you, the wide receiver on the team, going 156, speeding through, and now it comes out in parole, you not going to treatment? Young man, Henry, even if we the same age, listen, brother, even if you feel like you don't need it, you gotta go.
Bro.
I'm just here so I won't get fined, brother. You gotta go.
How much money
I'm
you
gonna
think
get
you
you
gonna
back in the
have?
league.
How much money, bro? Him doing that wasn't gonna be his ticket back. My thing
No,
is
it
this:
wasn't. You right.
what was going on in your brain for you to say no at that time, brother? Because something could have really been going on. And if I'm speaking from this standpoint, bro, that's because I'm pissed off for you.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I'm pissed off for you and
Right.
at you. We ain't gonna lie to you not being the brother that you are. I'm pissed off for you and at you because Henry, you got to make the smart decision. Henry, you could have saved your family's lives. You know how many people you affected from not going to a simple treatment? You know how many fans you affected because they still want to see what you got in that tank, even with what you done?
Come on, man.
Come
right.
on, bro. You
It was
too
people looking
important.
past that. It
You
was
too
people looking
important.
past that.
Where was his? And this is an example, and I don't mean to put this on him, and I keep saying this because I don't. Where did his
not here to tear down
passion
young brothers, that's
lie?
why.
Where we don't tear down nobody. Most definitely the young brothers. We show love.
Yeah,
True.
but we gonna call it how we call it.
But Henry, what was I about to say? What was more important to you, the game or this money? Because that's where it come down to. I was one of them players. I promise you, I ain't care about nothing. Everybody like money, but I wanted to be the better player than everybody on the field.
Yeah.
When
Love for the game.
When something was taken from me, I took that junk too hard. And I know everybody not like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you able to weave them out more so without this NIL. And
My brother, can you click on that? It says show more. It sounds like Ruggs has done. Yeah. But I can't imagine resisting treatment or causing a problem with anything when you're hoping for a parole.
Drew Davenport hit it right on the nose. That's why I stopped scrolling. Why would
he
you do that?
initially resisted mental health treatment after his agent asked him to work on it.
I got a buddy.
So, Henry, we know, and I don't know from experience, and we know, and we don't. We won't know. But one thing we can say is, if somebody's giving you some of that game right there and saying, "Hey, look, you going up to the parole board in about a year, buddy. I think we should go do some of these treatments." I don't care if you feel like you okay and that's some bull and nah, I don't want to do all that. I'm already sitting in these chains. They got me effed up. Blah blah blah. I don't want to hear none of that, Henry. Come on, man. Take your ass to the damn mental health treatment and get right. Even if you got to be in there and say, "Hey, look, this ain't. I don't know what's going on, but can we at least just talk for the hour we're supposed to talk? I need to get something off my mind." That shows better to the judge, to the parole board, that we are getting better, and that's the mindset we're in, Henry. When you doing this dumb shit, it looks like the young brethren ain't learned his lesson. And you know what they do with young brethren who ain't learned their lesson? Send your ass right back on down the road.
Talk about it. That's what I'm saying.
Because they'll be damned. And I will too. If you come out here and ain't learned your lesson and your ass repeat time, that's what the parole board says. Because if you can't listen to your agent from behind bars, your agent, he's supposed to be on your team. They didn't say the fucking PO came in there and told your ass to go do it.
Who they say came in there?
His agent. I'm just, hey, bro.
Hey, man.
That's what it is now. So Henry, we gonna let it be. We gonna let it be, Henry, because we respect the fact that at the end of the day, You got to take your lumps and you're going to have to go through it, my brother. But if you got counsel coming in there trying to lead you the right way, take heed to that, brother. Because your next parole hearing, it better look like you in there doing all types of community work and anything if you want any shot. Because you already set the precedent that you didn't give a fuck.
And that's the issue. When they think you
So
ain't
now
learned
when
your
you go
lesson,
back in there, all they going to say is, yeah, it's because you heard that shit slam behind your ass, huh, boy? You thought you was leaving, huh?
Henry, the issue with you is, and I was gonna tell this. I'm gonna tell a story too, because I'm gonna just tell this quick one. I had a homie who didn't report to his agent. I know a couple of people that didn't report to their agent, but there's one specifically stick to me because he would have probably still been on the team if he would have just reported to his agent. I ain't gonna give out no more information than that, but literally, he would have been on a Super Bowl winning team if he just reported to his agent. However, Henry, what I'm saying is to you, my brother, and this is why I'm kind of mad at you, is that you just gave up your chances of playing football again. We don't know when they're going to give you another parole hearing, brother. People wait years for parole hearings.
Talk about it.
And that's, and bro, and
You
forget,
knew it was coming up.
bro,
They don't surprise you with a parole hearing.
forget your fans. Let's take us out of it. Let's take the people like me and T out of it that's talking on you right now.
Yeah.
You got a mama, you got a daddy, you got a grandmama, you got an auntie, you got a cousin, you got a young cousin, you probably got a niece,
Ruggs
whoever
family.
you got. Your
You
Ruggs
ain't the only
family.
rug.
The name that you got on them people is crazy because who do you think that they gonna ask about every time they see you? They gonna ask
What
about
happened with
Henry.
Henry?
And then think about it if it's your mama or your daddy. Where that's gonna put them mentally? Damn, my son, I miss my son. They doing stuff to try to not think about you because they mad that you in there. And then you showed them your potential. You literally showed the potential and literally said,
In the league.
fuck it. You literally said, fuck it.
In the league.
You know how many people dream to get to Alabama alone? Do you know what you succeeded on to start at Alabama alone?
Okay.
To
just
get
thought
to
about
the
some stuff.
league, first rounder?
Man, Joey, you hitting on so many things. It made me think of, so what the actions that on that night that Mr. Ruggs did tells not just us. I'm not talking about us. I'm saying us.
Mhm.
When they was looking at it in the judicial system, okay, in the courthouse.
Right.
What it tells them is, you gonna do what the fuck you want to do, Mr. Ruggs.
Hey, bro, I like you already. Hey,
Okay? Now, what does this tell them at the parole meeting when they say, oh, you still want to do what the fuck you want to do? No. I don't see them letting him do nothing but like his full sentence at this point.
and think
They gotta
about,
prove a point. I think they're gonna prove a point.
think about what you said, bro. What state are we talking about?
Nevada.
Bro, they not playing around with that boy.
They could care less about
It's
it.
it's Nevada or is it Georgia? Is he locked up
No,
in Nevada or Georgia?
He's in Nevada, bro. He killed somebody in Las Vegas.
He's cooked. They don't care about none of that.
Yeah,
And then
the
they
Nevada
seeing
Department-
people failing cases. They seeing the YSL trial get blue. And then they see Chicago's PD or the Lil Durk trial going good. So these people, all they want to do is prove points on celebrities that they see do wrong. That's all they want.
Young black man. Did you
Majority.
hear Joe? Did you hear what our brother Joe just said? You better tune the fuck in, man.
You got to understand when to turn that entertaining off. You got to understand what's at stake. It's annoying. Y'all get
get it.
but y'all get the blessing and the curse
Yeah.
of having to act correct 24/7 when nothing's around you.
Come on now.
When you want to act up, and I say this to everybody, it's way easier. And when I'm comparing shit, it's way easier to cheat when you outside. Why? Cause you seeing shit. You seeing shit you ain't seeing in your house. You ain't bought that. You ain't bought no human for your house, and if you did, you need to go to jail.
On me.
But you ain't buying no pretty girl in your house. No, you got to go out there and see her and grab her. So like I said, it's harder to cheat when you ain't in the crib. Bruh, if you in the crib, it's harder to fuck up. In other words. So y'all got to understand, man, the crib really is your best friend. And outside is your worst enemy because your hands got to be up. You got to be ready to counter everything.
Come on.
Especially as an entertainer.
Especially when you decide I'm going to be intoxicated outside.
With how much money? And how much are Ubers?
No one is going to feel away when we hear you were 2 times the legal limit, brother. We all had drinks. We've all had fun. But you was cooked. Just keep it real.
Sauce Walker, souffle.
You was cooked, bro. You was cooked. And that might contribute to why he was going 156.
Bro,
think about it. He was probably a little, you know what I'm saying? Because that sounds crazy in itself. That's where it sounds to the people in the jury, the people, let's say the American public, who is viewing this not from the lens of a young brother who wants to support you. 156, he's 2 times the legal limit, and then 5 years later, he's still denying treatment? Bro, they think you a monster, bro. They think you're confirming what they already thought.
And now what you said is something that just stuck with me before we go ahead and score this topic.
Yeah. Talk to me.
If he's 2 times the legal limit, normally when people got that much alcohol in their body, for them, depending on his weight and everything, he probably was starting to doze off.
Cooked.
Let's be honest, but let's get even deeper. He's lucky to be alive.
On me.
Look, like the crash.
Yes. No. You are 100% right, and that's why the American public feels how they feel. They like, nigga, how did you survive? And we ain't gonna talk about what I want to say because y'all know what I want to say.
At the tip of the tongue, you feel me? It's
the golden retriever and that beautiful woman.
Talk about it.
And you want to tell me, Henry, that you dozing off, you above the legal limit, and you survived that? Like Joey said, that's a crash. Yeah, when you look at that, that's a crash that they looking at it like, oh, if he would have passed, nobody would have been tripping. Look at this. They would have said he crashed into her going 156 miles per hour and he passed away, and they would have had a candlelight for her, and you still would have been painted as the victim. I mean, as the perpetrator.
Now,
but the fact that you survived, brother, and now you denying treatment, that don't look good, Henry. That looks like a nigga who ain't got no remorse, brother.
You're lucky to be alive. 2, this car's on fire. That girl's body was probably burning.
Bro. I'm not trying to get into this too much.
Me either.
Because I don't want. But in the initial reports when it came out, they said the neighbors heard her screaming, my nigga. So Henry, you screaming in the pen and denying going to treatment? We don't got no sympathy for that, my brother. Get right and take the steps to get better, or don't expect no sympathy. Don't expect nothing, because I could care less about a route at this point. Take your ass and figure out the route to treatment. Yeah, man, Henry Ruggington.
I think you're too important for that, Henry, man. I think you gotta do better, brother. I think you gotta do better.
Brother, what's next, man?
I'm gonna go ahead and move on, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Scoop and Skull, we get to it, we do it. You feel what I'm saying? Look, we ain't had too many. We tried to get on to y'all tonight and give y'all a little bit of something. You feel me? Open it up a little different. Put it on the kick for y'all. You know what I'm saying? On our Lupe shit. You feel me? T, you got something you want to say to the people before we get on up out of here, man?
Hey, we scooping and scoring. We gonna be more consistent. We back at it. Let's do it. Hey, let's go.
Y'all know what it is, man. Look, man, and I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. If y'all want to keep supporting us, y'all feel what I'm saying, go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that like, hit that subscribe, because we need it all, and we're going to keep trying to produce the videos. Like I said, we bringing y'all some sports topics, trying to get it. We got the Discord going, so we trying to get a lot of stuff shaking up, get a lot of stuff cooking, go bring a couple celebrities on here. So
everybody start somewhere, y'all. Let's get it.
You heard what he said. Now everybody starts somewhere, but y'all know what it is, man. Scoop and Skull, we out of here. Peace and love.